I am Jazzie Carrington, and this is my show, What's Hot with Jazzie. I am introducing you to the hottest, most innovative people around the nation, and including my favorite things, and also Jazzie's Take. Put it all together, and you've got What's Hot with Jazzie. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to What's Hot with Jazzie. I'm your host, Jazzie Carrington, and thank you for joining me for my segment of Jazzie's Take. Here, I'll be talking about all things fashion, beauty, celebrity fashion, and red carpet looks here on Jazzie's Take. So tonight, I want to talk about the Met Gala. Now, the theme this year was Black dandyism. And the theme also kind of celebrated Black fashion and a time when African Americans expressed themselves through their fashion, also through dandyism, how they were able to show that they were more than what we were thought of at that time in history. So I love the theme, loved a lot of the looks, but today I'm going to talk about my 5 worst looks and my 5 best looks. So let's get started. We're going to have a great time. So my number 5 of my worst look of the night, number 5, Pharrell and his wife. I really didn't get this. She had on the leotard with the leather jacket. He was wearing what looked to me like, he looked like a waiter. You know, he looked like he should have been just walking around on the red carpet and serving everybody champagne. It just wasn't a good look to me. I wasn't feeling this look. That's just what it is. That's what it was. So now moving on to my next look of the night, that I felt was not my favorite. Now, I do love Halle Berry. I do. I love her. I think she's still absolutely beautiful. I think she looks fantastic for a lady of a particular age. But I wasn't feeling this look. I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't like the fact that I could see the lining of her hoo-ha. I didn't want to see that. I'm sorry. I just didn't. I wasn't feeling that. She looked beautiful from here to here, but when you got really down to looking at the dress, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I just thought it, I thought she looked a little uncomfortable, and I also thought I was afraid when she walked. I was like, okay, be a little careful when you're walking, because I don't know if we want to see that, but it's all good, but she still was beautiful as just being Halle Berry, period, but just wasn't into the look. And that's just what it is. And so we're going to move on to number 3 for the night, Tracee Ellis Ross. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling that. I don't know why when I was looking at her, I was thinking about the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. That's what I was thinking about when I was looking at this look. It just wasn't one of my favorites. I just thought she was going to come a little bit better than this, but this I just wasn't feeling. I didn't like the fit of it. I didn't like the big bow, the fit of the pants. It just wasn't, one of my favorite looks I've ever seen her in on the red carpet. So my next, okay, y'all, Kim Kardashian. I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm having a little bit of a hot flash doing this. But I just wasn't feeling it. When I saw her in the look, I just thought dominatrix. or what's that movie that was with Keanu Reeves and Jada Pinkett Smith? She just reminded me of that. That's, with the chains hanging. The hat was pretty cool. I liked the hat, but I just wasn't feeling it. It just looked very dominatrix to me. It just wasn't my favorite. I know some people felt like she nailed it. It was great. But for me, not so much. So my number one worst, Doja Cat. Yeah. I I was flabbergasted. I just didn't really know. I'm still speechless about this one. She last year she went to the Met, and they were trying to interview her on the red carpet and asking her questions, and she kept meowing like a cat. She kept saying meow every time they would ask her a question. This year she came looking like, to me, um, the Broadway musical Cats. That's just, when I was looking, I was like, huh. It's like she kind of reminded me of the Broadway musical. That's what I was thinking when I was looking at her in this. I don't know what this was. I just don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't feeling it. But I got some side notes too. Now, this was a good look, but the reason I felt like this was a good look before we go to my 5 best is because I love Black Love. Jason Hurts and his new wife, Brianna Hurts. Oh my God. I love them on the red carpet. And you know why I love them? The way that he looked at her and the way that she looked at him, honey, I loved it. And I don't think they went to the after party that night, if you know what I'm saying. But I love Black Love. I thought they were beautiful. I love to see how they looked at each other. They're newlyweds. It was just, I just loved it. It was fabulous. And also my favorite couple. So I want to mention them on a side note. Sierra and Russell Wilson, always looking dapper. I just love that after all these years, they still look so in love with each other, and I just love that. Side note on that one. Also, I loved that you know uh, ASAP and Rihanna. She is with her third child. And so they made it known, and she basically came out at the Met Gala. And so, maybe we'll hear some wedding bells in the air soon. I don't know, but we shall see. So now moving on to my top 5 best. Honey, number 5 for me, Nicole Kidman. Oh my God, I love this vintage look. I love the dress. She looks so confident. The hair, the makeup, the look. It was classic. It was simple, but it was elegant. It was fabulous. And she just walked that red carpet, honey, with that confidence. And she just knew that she was fabulous. And I loved it. She looked amazing. Probably one of the best looks I've seen her in a long time on the red carpet. I loved it. Black dress, but I loved the way the dress flowed, the bottom. I loved it. It was just beautiful. It was just absolutely amazing. One of my best. So number 4, Gigi Hadid, honey. Oh my God. Loved her channeling her inner Josephine Baker. She wore the replica of one of the dresses that Josephine Baker had worn in the past. And oh my God, the gold, her hair looked amazing. She just looked fabulous. She wore that dress beautifully. It just fit her to a T. I loved how it was paying homage to Josephine Baker. I just loved it. She was so beautiful, and that's definitely one of my favorites. My number three, Demi Moore. Demi Moore just nails it to me every time. Love the dress, the stripes, the black and white. Love the um, the thing that went around her. It was just she just looked amazing. It just fit her to a T. To me, she just always looks so amazing on the red carpet. Loved the dress, loved the look. Just thought she was absolutely fantastic. Um, at first, though, I have to say, I wasn't really sure until I really went back and really looked at the dress. And I love the fact that it was just it was a simple black and white, but I love the lines on the dress. I look at things like that because I'm really into fashion, but I love the lines on the dress. I love the way the stripes kind of it was like the stripes just went around until it just met the thing around her head. I don't know what that's called, but it was just like it was just going in a circle around her, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. Honey, mm, 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 mm. My second favorite, Zendaya. Yes, 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 yes. Loved the white suit, honey. When I tell you, she was wearing that suit. That suit looked like it was made for her. Like literally, like it was just like it was perfect. Just absolutely stunning, perfect. The tie, the sleek lines, it was just beautiful. She had the right height, she had the right look, and the hat really set it off. And she looked amazing in the hat. She looked absolutely stunning. I think she looked amazing. I mean, she did that. She really brought that thing the other night. She brought it. I mean, she brought it. It was absolutely fantastic. I loved it on her. I loved the look. Um, and of course, last but not least, who stole the show? My fabulous, fabulous, amazing songbird, actress, just phenomenal all the way around, honey. When I tell you, oh my God, all I could think about was mahogany. Do you know where you're going to, baby? Because Miss Diana Ross, honey, stole the show. She did that, honey. And that hat and the dress, and she looked absolutely stunning. She was glowing. She was beautiful. And that train on the steps, and it just, oh my God, it just was absolutely amazing. I mean, to me, she stole the show. Miss Diana Ross, she was just fabulous. She was everything. I absolutely loved it. It was my best. I thought the best look of the night. She was absolutely amazing. And some side notes I would tell you too. I was really surprised, but a side note on the men, because I didn't really do a lot of men in this segment, but Al Sharpton was looking sharp. He was quite fabulous, I thought. I thought he looked amazing. Loved the suit. Loved the white sleeves, the bell sleeves. Just loved it. I was like, oh my God, love the hairs kind of slicked back. He looked amazing. I thought he looked fantastic. Um, Tom Ford. I mean, what can we say? I mean, who can wear a suit like Tom Ford? I mean, just fabulous tuxedo. I thought he looked very dapper. I thought he looked absolutely amazing. And so, but that is my take, Jazzie's take on the Met Gala. And of course, we can't forget Miss Anna Wintour. In the words of Wendy Williams, she is an icon and she is the moment. So we can't forget Miss Wintour. She's always fabulous. She looked fabulous, I thought, at the Met. She's always classic. And so I just loved the theme this year. I thought it was fantastic. The Black dandyism. And I thought, though, more than not, majority of all the celebrities looked really amazing this year. I really do. I thought more than not, there was a few hiccups, and I hope y'all will forgive me. You may not agree with me, but I'm sure you all have your favorite looks of the night and maybe not so favorite looks. So if you want to let me know what was your favorite looks or what was your not so favorite looks, hey, let me know. Put it down in the comments so I can tell me what were your favorite looks of the night and what may have not been your favorite. So anyway, I am Jazzie Carrington. Thank you again for watching another episode of What's Hot with Jazzie, my Jazzie's Take segment. And until next time, you be safe and always be good. And I'm Jazzie Carrington, and I'm out.